Hi, this is nafees. Assalamu alaikum to you all. May the peace of Almighty Allah be upon you all. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I seek refuge in Allah from the distorted devil. With the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Amen. Today I am here with the second part of basically the corporate culture. I'll become in queue, but before some other parts I need to go after you understand what is culture. So how to create culture, how to create a corporate culture. So for that you have to put emphasis on hiring. So there are several steps of hiring. I'm gonna focus on main basically 7 points of hiring, which is basically which creates the corporate environment then on. Okay, so now I will discuss about how to hire and recruit creative or great manpower, right? Or I must say right manpower. So I'll not say that go to BD jobs or some other job.coms to get the best manpower. It requires a preparation and a plan of process, right? So even when you recruit anybody, that can be even more hazardous to your mission and vision and values of the company, right? So you always have to look on all the manpowers which you have set up to start the game. So you are the captain, and what you have to look upon from from office messenger to the highest level of employee who works under you, right? Okay. So if you hire wrong manpower, that could be even more expensive, time consuming and disruptive. Okay, so don't worry, I'm here. So why I'm here? To discuss the 7 steps. So number 1 would be what you can say, right? To prepare the plan and the process. So your company is not a coaching center, it is a result oriented factor, right? So it shouldn't be like that. You are hiring somebody who is basically here to learn and join another company, or he's here and he saw that everything is comfortable. So after that, what happens when your stomach is filled with food and you have everything that you require? You can go in dual directions. Either you can become a parasite, or either you can make yourself better, right? So hiring requires some extra things which are common, but that you should like prepare the particular person's job. Like you have to analyze him, you have to see his earlier job description and and his earlier job specification, and then you have to be so much judgmental, so that you should understand the psychology. Like if I say I was the PS of, you know what, Barack Obama, so how would you verify? So verification is also a subject that I will come. uh, so you should look for the result that he have achieved. So doesn't matter, he could be Jack Ma, right? So if you hire Jack Ma, uh, you see his past, he has not got even job in the KFC, but that did not meant in his life later on. So it is something you have to understand, that uh, is he beneficial for your company or not. He could be from Harvard or California Tech University, but that doesn't uh, you know what help you out. For example, your friend is a billionaire, but you are not. So what is the difference? But somebody else who is a rickshaw puller, but he's helping you to save some money, then he is directly a source of help for you, right? Okay. So for PPP, that is prepare, plan, and process of hiring, you have to make uh, the job information first. So that is so inside the job information, you have to make a list of his job titles, pay grade, reporting person, shift training, department name, location. Okay, now make a job summary on another table beside that, where you will see, you will write the purpose of his job, that is job purpose, the importance of his job, job importance, and the significance of his job, that is job significance, and the value of his job, that is the job value, and the contribution of him regarding all these things, so that he finds the job very valuable. He will see that, oh my god, I'll be so much responsible person over here. Then comes his job challenges and hierarchy level. Well, I'm sorry, that's hierarchy. So on both the chart of job challenges and hierarchy level, what challenges he's gonna face, like the deadline, number 2 the punctuality, number 3 the quality, number 4 the accuracy. Okay, so in hierarchy level, it will be written like CEO, department head, manager, executive. So whom he is gonna report to. So it seems that PPP, prepare, plan, and process, is a little bit lengthy, but it's very easy. So it's not like any HR personality should know it. Well, it's for everybody. so that they can work in an easy interaction. Okay, so let's do a QR. All right. It's what we have learned in triple P, that is job information, job summary on the other chart, okay, on the same page. All right, so then job challenge, hierarchy level. Then comes number 3, qualification and working condition. Okay, so in left side of the chart, qualification, that includes education, experience, overall qualification, knowledge, and expertise. Okay, and on working condition, it is like start time, finish time, working hours, lunch or tea breaks, or even some other breaks. And 2 more points, obviously, the travel requirements and his location, which is very important, the traveling part of every employee, even the owner of the company, right? Well, and yes, one more thing that is left, the 4th point, that is job responsibility or competencies. So the job responsibility and competency makes you understand as a recruiter that what is his role, that goes on job responsibility, and on the competency, what like how does he behave, his knowledge, his skills. So with job responsibility, you will understand his role and what is his goal, right? What is his role, what is his goal. So you can shake your head and say it, repeat with me, so that you understand. It's a matter of happiness for you, because if he's playing the role well, his goal will be fine. Okay, and then come to the point of competency on the other side, right side of the chart, that is his knowledge, his skill, like his attitude. Okay, so these are all results of his work. These are not personal character, these are the characters of his work, characteristics of his work. So it will be easier for you to communicate with him if you go through like this. So nobody has the time to go through like this. If you don't have time, then you will be losing the game. So you have to make time, hire more people who can share your time. Fine. Now let's come to the set 2. Like I have explained, out of 7 steps of hiring, step 1, that is A1. Now I'm going to discuss in A1. I have defined 4 points. Like, I'm not gonna repeat that, okay, because the video will be too longer. Okay, in second step, that is B2, there will be internal promotion and external hiring. So if you think that somebody is doing good in your other concern, other sister concern, and like he's not getting the result from there, so he will be fit here, you can internally promote him. And if you think that there is no one to deal with the subject which you are facing, so you can look for external hiring. So it's not that somebody is doing good or bad. You have to look up uh, to the point that could he be better in your other org, or he is doing great there. So does he contain the resource in him, or is he resourceful enough to come in your another org and do well? So it's for that you can try, you can check. So it shouldn't be like that his results are faded up, so nobody's calculating the benefits which he's bringing here, but people thinks that he's good, but they don't have the ability to analyze his potentials. So these are something to think of. All right, so let's talk about the internal promotion first. So it shouldn't be like that, there was a leader who was internally promoted into a party, and she was so strict in rules and regulations that she was so disciplined that once her team saw Prime Minister's car in a irregular position, she craned that car from that place with the full authority. So what happened later, she did not got the next ticket in the party. So this is so sad that leader like her was internally promoted due to her honesty and loyalty, but she got basically expelled due to her deeds, which is not bad, because if this kind of leaders doesn't have in a party, then many bank corruption and other things happen to take place in a country, and they don't find the source. So strictness is important, but before that, people should have the knowledge of that personnel, so that they don't collide with each other. So by this way, things goes on. So this kind of internal promotions are known as helicopter landing. So people doesn't know the way she works or he works, and they just don't happen to be feasible with that person. Okay, so what is the solution for this kind of things? Because this is something good, but the people are not finding it easy, they're confused. So the interviewer which your company is having, those who are taking the interview, they should be cross-functional. They should have good knowledge about your company, your old employees, your contemporary employees, and relating with the mission and vision and value of your company, he should be futuristic, alert, personalized person. Okay, especially in case of internal promotion or job rotation. So my third set of point is cultural fit, right? So second step, internal promotion and external hiring is done now, so that you have already started to hire people among so many CVs and initial interviews. You have to see, is he culturally fit or not, so that he doesn't become a parasite for the company. He doesn't say that it is boss's wish who takes whom in what position. There is nothing to relate with the HR or other things. So these kind of people are basically like they're good enough, they know how to work, but they are not well trained to show the right culture in the organization. So they have some itching kind of things goes on, so they don't find things happening well, and not in the company basically, everywhere. So they have the habit of backbiting, so they will always complain about the traffic, about the water, about the everything. So you have to see, is he culturally fit or not. So you should ask him culture oriented questions, like situation based questions. Work culture, what kind of work culture he expects, or would he be able to cope up. Then what kind of boss he wants, always dominating or always with resourcefulness, and what kind of environment he wants. Okay, so there is place for every number in the chart, right? So if you are given a puzzle 100 to set numbers in a puzzle with 100 numbers and 100 boxes, so 59, 60, and then 1 and 90 are being already set it up. So what you will do, you will put the numbers in accordance. So after 1 you will put 2. So don't worry, every kind of people have place in this world. Okay, all right. So then after the environment, what is his dream job? Is it a kind of job that he is